Welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas Rana. We are one-stop solution for current affairs. You can find Crack Current Affairs course on our application exclusively for current affairs, where you will get daily, weekly, monthly content on regular basis. Use the code Vikas10 and get 10% additional discount while purchasing the course. Also, students, follow us on Telegram and Instagram. The link for the same are mentioned in our description. This video has both English and Hindi. The first part is English and second part is Hindi. Timestamps are mentioned in the description below.
Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we are discussing important current affairs for the topic bank, economy and business and acquisitions and mergers for December month. The session will be quite beneficial for you all students, so stay tuned with us till the end. Let's start. The first question is NSO, National Statistical Office under the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation has reported that India's GDP growth reached 6-quarter high of 8.2%. Right, take a note of this. Next is in November, CRISIL ratings, they has raised India's GDP forecast to what amount? It is to 7%. Correct, this is for FY26. Next, in December, the OECD, Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, they have released their biannual report titled OECD Economic Outlook Volume 2025 Issue 2. It retained India's GDP growth forecast for FY26 at how much percent? It has retained the GDP growth rate at 6.7%.
Next, identify the company that collaborated with Bharti Airtel in December month to open 5G network application programming interface, that is APIs, for the developers and enterprises across India. So which is that company? It is Nokia. They collaborated with Bharti Airtel. Next, also which company launched India's first 3D subsurface mapping technology for Adani Group airports in December month? So it is Genesis International Corporation Limited, right? They have launched India's first 3D subsurfacing mapping technology and has secured 17.38 crore rupees contract from Bureau Veritas to deploy it across 6 Adani Group airports. Which are those airports? Mumbai, Trivandrum, Lucknow, Jaipur, Guwahati and Ahmedabad. Next, Japan's JERA, they have signed first long-term agreement that is for liquefied natural gas, right? It was with the India's Torrent Power Limited, with India's Torrent Power Limited. With this company, this agreement has been signed and it is for the supply of 0.27 million metric tons per annum for the next 10 years. And the supply here will be starting from 2027 onwards. Next is choose the mobile network carrier that partnered with Google in December to launch rich communication service messaging in India under commercial model for 0.11 rupees per message. So which is that mobile network carrier? It is Bharti Airtel Limited. Next, in December, Tata Group, they have signed a memorandum of understanding with which organization, that is a global chip manufacturer, to collaborate on semiconductor manufacturing, advanced packaging and AI compute solutions in India. It is Intel Corporation. Then next is Asian Development Bank. They have released their flagship report, that is ADB, or that is Asian Development Outlook. And as per the report, the GDP forecast for India for FY26 was raised to 7.2%. Next is how much did Amazon commit to investing in India by 2030 as announced during the Amazon Sambhav Summit in December to expand AI-powered tools, boost exports, strengthen digital infrastructure and support the MSMEs. It is $35 billion. Next is in December, Forbes magazine has announced that Elon Musk, the CEO of SpaceX and Tesla, became the first person in history to surpass a net worth of $600 billion. Students, this data has now increased and he also became the first individual to surpass $700 billion. Next, which of the following is not among the 4 Government of India backed AI Center of Excellence supported by the Google's $8 million funding in December during the India AI Impact Summit in New Delhi? Which among the following is not here? Among the following, Health Gamma AI Lab is not among the following. Then, which company partnered with Tata Electronics Private Limited in December to manufacture semiconductors in India under Make in India initiative. So which company partnered with Tata Electronics Private Limited here? It is ROHM Company Limited. Next, Goldman Sachs Incorporation, they have released the Global Economic Analyst Macro Outlook Report, which projected India's GDP growth rate at 6.7% for 2026 and 6.8% for 2027. Then next is name the country whose product refrigerant gas 1112 tetrafluoroethane and cold rolled non-oriented electrical steels were subjected to a 5-year anti-dumping duty by the government of India in December to protect domestic manufacturers from the cheap imports. So name that country. Which is that country? It is China. So these were your important current affairs for economy and business. Now let's move to some acquisitions and mergers. Identify the entity that acquired a 2% stake in ICICI Prudential Asset Management Company Limited for 2,140 crore rupees in December. So, which identify that entity? It is NSD, that is your ICICI Bank Limited. They acquired a 2% stake in ICICI Prudential Asset Management Company Limited. Next, name the payments bank in which Protein Electronic E-Gown Technologies Limited acquired a 4.95% equity stake valued at 30.2 crores through a cash-based equity subscription in December. Which is that payments bank? It is NSDL Payments Bank Limited. Then next, in December, Shriram Finance Limited entered into a definitive agreement with the Japan's MUFG Bank Limited to raise an investment of how much amount? To raise an investment of 39,618 crore rupees. Correct? Take a note of this, marking the single largest FDI in India's financial service sector. Then next is CCI Competition Commission of India approved the acquisition of full control in Tata BlueScope Steel Private Limited. By which company? It is by Tata Steel Limited. Next, students, these were your important current affairs. Now let's move to the revision part that will be quite beneficial for you all.
ISRO's chairman V. Narayan has inaugurated India's first private navigation hub, the Anand Center of Excellence for Navigation. This was inaugurated where? In Trivandrum, Kerala. Next, name the mobile application that was launched by the National Industries Research and Development Council in November as Unified Single Window Digital Platform for MSMEs. So name that mobile application. It is IND app. IND app, that is India's Industrial Empowerment Application. Moving on, the 26th Hornbill Festival held from 1st to 10th of December at Kisama Heritage Village in Kohima, Nagaland featured 6 international partner countries. Which of the following is not one of them? Here, Japan is not one of the countries here. Next, for which term India was re-elected to the UNESCO Executive Board during the 43rd General Conference held in Samarkand, Uzbekistan. It was for the term 2025 to 2029. The announcement came during the 43rd UNESCO General Conference that was held in Samarkand. Next, select the organization that granted the accreditation to the 18 newly notified accredited prospecting agencies recognized by the Ministry of Coal in November. If we see here, select that organization. It is Quality Council of India, National Accreditation Board of Education and Training. Next is name the state where Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnav has inaugurated the Semiconductor Process Gallery and Paragnath Semiconductor Training Lab in November month. Which is that state where this was inaugurated? It was in Punjab. Take a note of this, in Mohali. Next, name the organization under the Ministry of Earth Science whose 25-year milestone was honored with a commemorative postage stamp released by India Post in December. It is National Center for Polar and Ocean Research. Next, which of the following statements are correct regarding the Prime Minister Narendra Modi or for Prime Minister's Award for Excellence in Public Administration approved by the Government of India? If we look at the option here, we have to find the correct statement. Option A is right, B is right, C is wrongly mentioned. C is saying each award includes a trophy, a scroll and 10 lakh rupees as an incentive support for the project implementation. Is that so? Not 10 lakh rupees but 20 lakh rupees incentive support here. Now option C is right. Next, which state government launched the Mukhyamantri Bharat Darshan Yojana in December to provide secondary school students with educational tours showcasing India's historical, cultural and natural heritage. It is Bihar. Then next is, which of the following is not among the 3 Doppler weather radar locations announced for the Uttarakhand during the World Summit on Disaster Management? So, which of the following is not among the 3 Doppler weather locations here? So, among the following, Ranikhet is not that location, which is our answer. Next, identify the year that has been fixed as the target by the Government of India to achieve 5% sustainable aviation fuel blending target for international flights as announced by the Union Minister of State for Civil Aviation, Muralidhar Mahal. So the target year is 2030. Next, name the organization that unveiled India's new seismic map in November, which placed entire Himalayan arc under the highest risk zone 6 category. So, which is that organization? It is BIS, Bureau of Indian Standard. They have unveiled this new India seismic map. Next, identify the telecom company that signed an MOU with the National Highways Authority of India in December to deploy telecom-based safety alerts across national highways. So, which is that company, telecom company? It is Reliance Jio Infocom Limited. And this MOU aims to enhance highway safety by providing timely alerts to the national highway users, helping them make informed decisions and drive more safely. Next, in which 2 regions did Sakar Taxi Cooperative Limited began the soft launch of the Bharat Taxi, making the start of the beta consumer trials for India's first driver-owned national mobility cooperative in December? So, in which 2 regions did Sakar Taxi Cooperative Limited began the soft launch here? So, it was in Delhi and Gujarat. Next, what is the new name given by the Government of India in December to the Prime Minister's office complex previously known as the Executive Enclave to promote citizen first service oriented governance? So it is Seva Tirth. Next, where did Odisha's Chief Minister Mohan Charan Manji inaugurated the 15th International Sand Art Festival organized by the Department of Tourism here? So where did Odisha's Chief Minister Mohan Charan Manji inaugurated the 15th International Sand Art Festival? So where was this? It was at the Konark Sun Temple that is located in Odisha. Next, which airport became India's first high-capacity facility to be certified as the water positive by the Confederation of Indian Industry, right? And their institute, Triveni Water Institute. See, basically, water positive. What does this mean? Water positive means that the amount of water they are consuming is less as compared to the water that they are releasing in the environment, right? So here, which is that airport? It is Indira Gandhi International Airport of New Delhi that has been granted the certified as the water positive. Next, in December, Union Minister Annapurna Devi has launched 100 days intensive awareness campaign for child marriage free Bharat in New Delhi to mark the first anniversary of Bal Vivah Mukt Abhiyan. And all states are working together with the objective of reducing the child marriage rates now below 5%, and the target here is for this is 2029. Next, identify the organization that collaborated with the Niti Aayog's Frontier Tech Hub in December to unveil the roadmap aimed at making India a top 3 quantum economy by 2047. It is International Business Machines Corporation. Next, which organization partnered with Atal Innovation Mission in December to jointly develop MStar TM Global AI Connect platform that unifies students, educators, institutions and industry to accelerate India innovation? So, which organization partnered here with Atal Innovation Mission? It is Hitachi MGRM Net Limited. Take a note of this. Then next is mark the correct statement regarding the Russian President Vladimir Putin's visit to India in December to attend the 23rd India-Russian Annual Summit. Here if we look at the option A, B and C, all 3 of them are rightly mentioned. So these